Hey buddy,
Hey guys!
welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while.
Been a while.
Yeah, sorry, it's been a while since we posted anything. Work's been busy. My job actually has gone back 5 days a week, so it's been kind of rough trying to find some time to make it out to do different things and trying to get our routine set. But yeah, today we actually decided to come out to Disney Springs, so we're here. We're going to check out some new merchandise in the stores, maybe get a quick bite to eat, and it'll just be a Disney Spring kind of day today. And maybe, if I remember, I'll try to have an update at the end of the video on the tank, because there's some new things that happen, developments on the tank. I don't know who's interested or not, but I'll try to include that at the end of this video. If not, maybe in a separate video.
Okay, it might be a separate video, yeah.
But yeah, so come along with us. And
Come on.
Alright, so really the main reason we came here was because I saw this shirt, and it's a Roosevelt, so it's the kind of shirts I wear, and on them they actually have, it's the Tiki Room, so they got the Tiki Room parrots, and it's kind of cool. I love the Tiki Room. It's like one of my favorite places to go, and so they have a few different designs from Roosevelt's. You can kind of see there's he's wearing the parrot one. I think they have a Memento Mori one, I think, and then Mickey's, and they also have a Star Wars. But I will say they do not have my size, so the highest they have here is a 2X, and on the parrot shirt the largest is a large. And so they said they do get restocks, they don't know when, so we'll be on the hunt for this shirt. Hopefully eventually I can get one. But yeah, if you guys are looking for some Roosevelt's in the park, you can get them here at the World of Disney. There's other stores around the parks that can do it as well, but this is the first store we checked. Alright, so that was kind of a bust. Unfortunately they didn't have my size, but we did manage to get some t-shirts. We did run into a cast member. I think he was maybe a store manager or something. So he gave us a lot of information about they're going to restock them and the different stores. The co-op actually also has it, but he checked the sizes. They won't have my size. But yeah, so we did buy something, but it wasn't what we came here for. But now we're gonna go find something to eat. All right, so we're gonna give Eat by Manit Schwan. This opened a while ago. We just haven't had a chance to actually go there, but we're gonna give it a try. See how authentic it tastes and see if it's good. She has some merch here. Let's take a look at the menu. You can take a quick glance at the menu. You can't try to zoom into some of this stuff. But they have some shareables, pizzas and bread. I think we're gonna try the chicken tikka naan flatbread. I think Faz wants to try the gulab jamun cheesecake. I don't know if you guys can see it on the menu. We'll see if we can get a paper menu and go through it. Alright, so one of the things Faz got is a mango lassi. So I don't know if you know what a mango lassi is. It's essentially a yogurt drink that they just mix a yogurt. You can think of it as a really thick milkshake, but it's more yogurt than milk. And there's a little sourness to it, and then when you do a mango, they add mango pulp to it to sweeten it up a little. There are different kinds of lassis. So this one's a mango. They do have a sweet lassi, and they actually do salty lassis as well, where it's not sugar, it's salty. And it's a staple drink over in India and Pakistan. But as you can try it.
So here's the thing, it's not really sweet at all, and it tastes really heavy. It tasted like they blended cardamom seeds in the lassi, which is interesting because that's not really traditional, and I'm not really getting a lot of mango flavor. So for me, it's kind of a miss. I'll still drink it because it's really hot today and it's refreshing, but it's kind of a miss for like a mango lassi.
I'm gonna give the lassi a try. I don't like heavy cardamom. I know it's weird, but like I just don't. But hopefully, I'll let you know. That's not a mango lassi. I don't know what that is, but it's not really a mango lassi. It's not a lassi in general. Like it doesn't even taste like a sweet lassi or there's a spice in there, like Pat said. I think they put cardamom in there, and cardamom doesn't really go inside of a lassi, but I don't give it a try. But if you do try that, do not use that as your guide towards lassis and mango lassis. Like that's not what a normal mango lassi will taste like. So if you come here and you try, you don't like it, don't be afraid to try it somewhere else that's more authentic to what it's supposed to taste like. Because a mango lassi is supposed to be sweeter.
And I like cardamom. Like I usually have cardamom in my tea. That's usually where cardamom is prevalent. So it was really strange to me that it's in a lassi, and I see little specks like in the cup, so I can tell that they actually grounded up cardamom.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a different spice, but
No, it's cardamom.
yeah,
It's cardamom.
it's a little strange.
Yeah, I don't know how many of you guys have tried biryani, but like biryani will have like, you know, the whole spices in there, and while you're eating it, you bite into cardamom. That's kind of what that tastes like.
Yeah.
It's like floral, very floral cardamom flavor. Alright everyone, so this is what we ordered. It just came in. Everything came in together, so take that as it is. Everything came in together. So we did get the chicken tikka non-flatbread. I wanted to try this to see if it tastes like pizza, or because we tried another place that had chicken tikka pizza and it was okay. So we're gonna try it here as well. Then we got what they call the street style puffed rice salad. Which is essentially chaat. It's a papri chaat. So it's chaat. It's got little rice puffs. It has tamarind chutney, green chutney, potatoes. I'm not sure what that. I'm not sure what the yellow stuff is. We'll let you know.
Mango.
Maybe mango.
Yeah.
Strawberries. I know sometimes in papri chaat they'll put pomegranate as a sweetener. So like we'll see how it tastes with the mango and the strawberry. So then we also tried the build your own bowl. So in this bowl, we got basmati rice, and then we did the paneer tikka, which is just it's a type of cheese. I'm not. A lot of people try to say it's like cottage cheese or something, but it's a different kind of cheese. It's thicker. It's more like tofu. If you think of tofu, it's that, but it's actually cheese. And I guess it does come with some potatoes, maybe. I'm not sure what those are. And then some little different garnishes. We'll tell you what those garnishes are when we try it. And then we did get the korma sauce. So I know most people would probably gravitate toward like the chicken tikka because that's more like butter chicken. But we decided to try the korma because Taz likes korma, and we're going to see how good the korma sauce is. And then we did get the masala fries. These are just fries tossed in some masala, maybe garam masala and chaat masala. Maybe we'll give those a try. Let's see what kind of spices are in there. And then for dessert, we did get the gulab jamun cheesecake. So this looks kind of good. It looks actually really good. I think it's a new thing coming around. It's been on TikTok for a while, but it's one of those things that so far I've only really seen it in New York. So we're gonna give it a try here. A gulab jamun is essentially, the way she described it was like a donut that's been soaked in syrup. I guess that's probably as close you can get. But they're dumplings soaked in syrup with cardamom, and it's usually cardamom and some other spices, maybe cloves in there as well. But we'll let you know how the gulab jamun cheesecake tastes as well.
So they gave us the two sauces. We're just gonna mix it in.
Yeah, so that's what they tell you to do, is like you throw everything in there. Just dump all of it. We're not afraid of spice. I don't think it's gonna be that spicy. We'll let you know how the spice level as well, because I know some of you might be adverse to some spices.
You want all the tamarind?
Yeah. And then you're supposed to shake it up like one of those old McDonald's shaker salads. Just be careful, there's like a hole there, so just like maybe side to side.
Yeah, it's good enough.
So, chaat, just more information, is a street snack that they serve in Pakistan and India and probably other like Indian countries. But it's a street snack, so it's supposed to be a grab and go snack where you get it in like a piece of paper and you just like you eat it with a spoon. It comes with different spices. This is one type, papri chaat. They also have samosa chaat. I did see they have that on this menu as well. I think they call it a samosa salad.
Yeah, I think they with the samosa chaat, they make it into a salad, so there's like a vinaigrette and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's a little different.
Yeah. But samosa chaat would essentially be most of this without the papri, like the Rice Krispies. It would be samosa cut up instead. And then they have different kinds of chaat. Let me think. The pani puri they have here as well. That'd be considered a chaat in the streets in Pakistan and India, and that's essentially a little hollowed pastry. It's a savory pastry, and then you put potatoes, some of the stuff inside of it with some tamarind and chutney as well. But yeah, if you guys like this, I would highly recommend trying some other chaats because some of the other chaats can be really good as well. All right, I'm gonna give the chaat a try, or I guess the salad they call it. It's called street style puff salad. So I'm gonna give it a try. Kind of got a little bit of everything. This has nuts and mango. That's actually really good. Yeah, let me try another spoon. That's actually really good. I'm actually pleasantly surprised at the taste of that. The green chutney is doing a good amount of lifting, and it tastes authentic, like the green chutney. Yeah, you get a little bit sweet, a little bit savory, a little bit of sourness from the tamarind, and then you get the texture from the Rice Krispie. I don't know why the light. You get a little texture from the puff pastry. It is mango, so it is mango and strawberry. But yeah, I would recommend trying this if you've never had chaat and you're kind of just trying to figure out what to try. I would try this one. It's pretty good. I'm gonna give the fries a try before they get too soft. I don't know if your camera's not picking it up pretty well. There we go. You see kind of there's like spice ropes on there. So we'll see what kind of masala it is. It's your typical fry. Nothing really to write home about. I think it is chaat masala.
Yeah.
I don't think there's garam masala in there. So it's chaat masala. It's a little sweet, a little savory, a little bit of a kick, not too much. I mean, oh yeah, and then the papri chaat, sorry, the puffed rice salad. It's not that spicy. You saw as we dumped both the chutney and the tamarind. It's really not that hot. There is a little bit of kick, so if you have somewhat of an adversity, just be careful. I'm trying to think what I would, like a level from 1 to 10, maybe a 2.
Yeah.
But you gotta remember, once you throw the chutney in there, the green chutney, that's a spicy one. And then the tamarind is supposed to be cool and kind of sweet, so it kind of counteracts that spice. So if you were just to throw the green chutney in there, it'd be a lot more spicier than if you did the green chutney and the tamarind. Alright, so Faz is going to give the chicken tikka pizza a try.
It's thin, so it's on a naan.
Yeah, it's pretty much a naan pizza.
It's not bad. Chicken is a little bit dry and a little bit stiff.
Maybe they overcooked the chicken?
Maybe they might have overcooked it a little bit, but it's not bad. Maybe for me, I'd be a 5 or 6 out of 10.
It's not too bad.
No.
Alright, I'll give the chicken tikka pizza a try. As you can see, it's a little floppy, but you can kind of see what we're looking at. It's not bad. I kind of like it. I do like the spice in there. It's a naan, so like you're not gonna get that crispy like undercarriage that you would get in like a New York style pizza or a traditional pizza. The spice is good. I think overall it's good. What I wish they would do, and what would bring this up a notch, would be if they took some of that chutney and did like a chutney drizzle around it, and so that way when you get bite it, you get some of the mint chutney with the chicken tikka. That would be really good. That's a very classic pairing where you got like chicken tikka or tandoori chicken, and then you have a chutney or a raita with it. But like chutney usually is a little bit better. So yeah, if they drizzled a little chutney on there, that would be like, awesome. Alright, so I'm gonna try our bowl that we made with the paneer tikka and the korma. So we'll give this a try. We'll try the curd right though. Yeah, it's alright. Um, these are like little puff pastries, the same things you see in the shot. I think this is just like pickled cabbage, but like I think it's like I don't know if you guys have ever had char, but like it's like an Indian style pickle where you pickle it with spices and mustard oil. Um, yeah, that's essentially like cabbage achar. So achar is essentially, like I said, like a pickling method they use in India. So like if you think about kimchi and how Korea they pickle it and they ferment it with spices. This is like you pickle it with mustard oil and different spices, and it's sour, but it's also got a little spice to it. Um, it tastes good. The curry itself, I wish it had a little more flavor. Because when you're thinking about Indian food and Indian curries, you think like a kick, there's no spice in it, of course. I think it's just to cater to the population and the normal population coming through, the normal customer coming through. So for their palates, this might be better. But like if you're looking for something with spice and like a kick to it, honestly, out of everything I tried, the best thing I had was the chaat, the puff pastry, and the tandoori chicken pizza. This is good for a meal. I mean, the paneer is good. It's crispy. It's good, but the actual korma sauce doesn't really taste like anything. It's hard to say that one. But I'll let Fast try it and see what she likes, because she actually likes korma. That's her normal order when we go to Indian restaurants, so we'll see what she says.
I see what he's saying. Like the korma sauce really doesn't have a flavor.
It's very mid, right?
It's very like it's like a sauce, but I wouldn't know it's korma sauce.
Yeah.
Paneer is good. Try the cabbage again.
I like the cabbage.
Cabbage is good.
Right.
And there's like a little cucumber salad in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's.
I don't know, maybe if we mix it, maybe we'll put the camera down and actually mix the bowl all together and see if we can like get like mixed with the rice, but
No. It's not bad.
it's not bad.
But it's not normal.
Yeah.
It definitely needs more spice. It needs more oomph.
Honestly, it just tastes like butter chicken, watered down butter chicken.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it has korma. Korma's supposed to have cashews and like honestly, when you go to authentic kormas, they'll have nuts in it. They'll have cashews. Sometimes they'll have whole cashews in it. Some will have raisins in them as well. So like, it's a little more depth of a sauce than like butter chicken. So this just I don't know. I'll let you continue.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not normal. It needs more spice.
Yeah.
So, I mean, try it if you want to try something different.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's other places out there that would have better korma.
If anything that should taste like cardamom, this should be that.
Yeah.
This should have more cardamom flavor to it than it does. All right, so we're still working through our meal. One slice left there. That was okay. I don't know. Empty calories right over there. But Fed's gonna try dessert now. So this is the gulab jamun cheesecake. You can kind of see there's like
Little pieces.
1.5 gulab jamuns on the top there.
And usually, like in New York, it's usually like a slice, and they'll have like the gulab jamun like within the cake.
Yeah, so we'll
So
see.
this is different because it's like on top.
Well, they might have it inside. See if you cut in and see any gulab jamun is in there.
No.
No?
No.
So it's
This
just it's a gulab jamun with cheesecake underneath it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite. It's good. I just wish there was more gulab jamun inside the cake. Because the two things together taste really good.
Oh yeah? Okay.
But it's just like a plain cheesecake. And then you have the gulab jamun pieces. So it's good. I just wish there was more gulab jamun.
I'll give it a try in a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to give it a try as well. As you can see, there's like little pearls in there too. I don't know what they are.
Chocolate. It's like white chocolate.
Okay, so white chocolate, some strawberry, cheesecake, and the gulab jamun. Let's give it a try. It's not bad. I've never really had gulab jamun with strawberries. Like usually it's just by itself with the syrup. I don't know if the white chocolate works with it. The white chocolate pearls, I like the crunch, but like the flavor kind of clashes. I don't know if I like the white chocolate pearls. Let's just see how the gulab jamun by itself tastes. It's not bad. The cheesecake is like good. It's creamy. But the gulab jamun itself, like, gets lost in the cheesecake. That gets lost in the. You don't really taste the gulab jamun. Like, you get the texture from the gulab jamun, but you don't get like I said, like the gulab jamun is supposed to be soaked in a syrup of like cardamom, clove, a little spice, but like that gets all muddled through the cheesecake and the strawberry. And I've never had strawberry with gulab jamun. It's okay. I don't know. It's too different for me, maybe. But the cheesecake is good. Like the cheesecake and the strawberry is good, and then maybe the gulab jamun by itself is good. But I don't like it mixed. I think Fad likes it mixed, so maybe it depends on your preference. Give it a try. Maybe you'll like it. But I'm also know I'm not really a sweets guy, so like take my opinion with a grain of salt because I'm not very into sweets either. But yeah, I'd give that like maybe a 3 out of 10. Alright, so here's the menu. So we did get the, like I said, the street style puffed rice salad. That was probably the best thing I think we had. And then they do have some specialty breads where they have like chicken tikka, naan flatbread, which is kind of like a pizza on a naan. They do have a kids menu, so if you want to check out that. They have chicken fingers for anyone that has like, you know, less adventurous palates. They have the street puffed rice, samosa. Then they have your build your own bowl where you can build it based off of, you can get rice, salads, you can get a kebab. It's not really a kebab, but we'll say it's a kebab, and then your different sauces. And then they have a dessert menu. Gulab jamun cheesecake was okay. Maybe. I'm not sure what the seasonal dessert was today, we didn't ask. And then you can have, I would say if you do get the chicken tikka flatbread, do get an order of the chutney and put that on the pizza. That would be, I think that would help that the flatbread a lot. Alright, so we just got done with lunch at Eat by Manish Schwan. It was actually okay. Overall, I would give it maybe like a 6 out of 10. I will say the service inside, and it's just, the service was great.
Yeah, they were really nice.
Everyone in there was nice. Everyone was helpful. They came by to check on us a few times. So like, and they were checking up on the other tables as well. So overall, like the service was, 11 out of 10. Now let's get to the food. Like I said, the best thing I had there was the puff pastry, the chaat, the puff pastry salad. That was good. I liked it. The strawberry, it was mango.
Yeah.
So it's a little different with the strawberry and mango, but it worked and it tasted good.
I think sometimes they'll put pomegranate.
Yeah.
I've never seen strawberry, but it worked. It wasn't bad.
Yep.
I think for me, that was also my favorite thing, was the chaat, the puff pastry salad.
And then my next favorite thing was the pizza, the flatbread, the chicken tikka flatbread. That was good. Like I said, it could use a sauce to go with it. If they were able to like provide like a chutney with it, that would be great.
Yeah.
Kind of like a drizzle. You know how some of the Pizza Hut pizzas, they have drizzles on them.
Yeah.
That would be great. My least favorite was the bowl. I did not like that bowl. There was no flavor in it at all. And for something to have like korma or like just like an Indian curry, like it was lacking for sure.
It was very watered down. I felt like it wasn't authentic at all. So, you know, for something that's supposed to be authentic.
Yeah, I would suggest that if they're trying to cater to like the palates of like whoever's coming through, like their main clientele, give an option. Give an option for mild, medium, hot, so that way like you can customize it a little bit. Because I would get a hot and be fine.
But it wasn't just the spice to me. It was like the flavor was missing.
Yeah.
So I think it's Indian cuisine. It needs to be matching Indian cuisine. It's gotta have that spice.
Yeah. But I did like the paneer tikka though, like the actual paneer tikka, like by itself was really good. But yeah, and then the masala fries they were just fries with chaat masala on it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a French fry, so.
Yeah. But yeah, it was
gulab jamun cheesecake I didn't like, but I'm also not a huge sweets person.
It was good, but like I said, I wish there was actually gulab jamun in the cheesecake. Like that's traditionally how it's made, where you have pieces in the cheesecake.
Yeah.
And then the cheesecake didn't have a crust, so it was okay. I do think that the pricing is a little expensive.
Yeah.
For what you're getting, but we are in Disney Springs.
Yeah.
So
everything we got came close to around $100 for everything you saw that we ate. I mean, we did get a drink and the what? Oh yeah, the lassi.
Wouldn't recommend.
I don't like it. I mean, try it, but don't use that as your like guide to lassis. It was not good.
And maybe it's a regional thing, but I've never seen cardamom rounded up in a lassi.
But
so
anyway, so that's kind of our take on this. Coming out, try it. I mean, I'm probably gonna come out and try different things next time.
Yeah.
It's not one of those. It wasn't that bad of an experience where I'm never coming back or.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try it again. I wouldn't mind trying some of the other offerings they had. But yeah, it is a nice addition to Disney Springs to have something that's a little different from the normal like fried chicken. If you want something with more variety, like just come here and try it out. It was actually not that bad.
And if you do, just let us know in the comments what you think, or if you've already tried it, let us know your opinion.
All right, so we're gonna keep walking around Disney Springs, see what else we get into.
Yeah.
Well, no, guys. So the Galactic Star Wars Outpost out here on this side of Disney Springs is gone. I don't know when they closed down. I was kind of sad. I wanted to come here to give it a look-see, but I think they're actually closing there. Yeah. So now the only Star Wars store is actually on the east side. I'm not sure which side, what east or west side. The other side. But yeah, they don't have the Star Wars Outpost here anymore. I don't know why. So you used to be able to get lightsabers in here. If you couldn't make it to the park, you come here and get lightsabers. But I'm not sure if the other side has any. Maybe we'll try to go over there if we make it out there. But unfortunately, if you want Star Wars stuff, it's not on this side of Disney Springs anymore. Stop is Goofy's.
Yeah, it's really.
I wanted like dark chocolate and they didn't have any, so it was perfect.
Huh? That's okay.
Over here, guys. Luke, Mason, come here.
Alright, so this is the final product. Sorry, it's kind of melting already because there's not too many spots to sit. But I think what we got is the Mickey bar with the dark chocolate drizzle on top, and then M&M's minis and a cookie crumb, and then the whipped cream and the cherry on top. But yeah, it's really cool how they do it, and you can watch them make it, and you have different options as well. So I thought it was pretty cool. And you can use your annual pass discount when you're buying it. So just a heads up. So you want to try it? I don't know how you're gonna.
It's gonna be very hard.
I don't know if it's a fork and knife situation or just pick it up.
They did give us spoons.
Yeah. YOLO. There you go.
Good.
Some Mickey bar on steroids.
And it's cool because you can get like up to 6 toppings. You just have to pay more.
Yeah, the 6 toppings was $15, and I think this was $13 or $9.
But for me, 2 toppings was enough because they already give you whipped cream and the drizzle.
Yeah.
So I just added cookie crumbs and M&Ms.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
You guys should check it out.
And I actually got something different. I wasn't really feeling ice cream, so I got a glacier. It's a Coca-Cola glacier, so I think it's just icy, but let's give it a try. They do give paper straws with this, so I don't know how long the paper straw is gonna last with it. It's actually okay. It doesn't have the fizz of soda, so it's like a Coca-Cola. It has the flavor of the Coke, but like I think it's a little watered down. But on a cold day, it's actually pretty. On a hot day, not a cold day. It's not too bad. It'll keep you cool. All right, everybody. So we just left Disney Springs. It was starting to get hot, so we decided just leave. I didn't find what I was looking for, but we did buy a few other things. We did try the ice cream, the little Mickey bar. It was okay. I did get this glacier thing. I think I put it in the video. It's like it looked like an icy. It was flat. It wasn't what I was expecting. I didn't really like it. You know when you expect like a Coca-Cola glacier, icy, whatever you want to call it, like you expect it to have some like kick, like a little fizz to it, and then like the ice to be cold, like an ice cold Coke. It wasn't that at all. It was like watered down. It was cold, but it just tasted like you know those gummies, the Coca-Cola gummies. That's what it tasted like. So that in liquid form. So it wasn't that great. So, but anyways, we're back home. Like I promised, I'll give an update on the tank. Don't judge me. I haven't been able to really upkeep it since I got her up and running due to like the job and everything. But there's some new livestock in there, and hopefully we get to see her. She's a little shy, but here's this tank. All right, so here it is in all its glory. Yeah, I'm dealing with an algae outbreak. It makes sense. Like I said, I didn't really upkeep this very well. So I did order a UV filter, and the UV filter just goes back here. I'm gonna replace this filter stock with that, and I don't really like filter stocks because they end up being phosphate factories, and I think that's what caused all this nuisance algae and bacteria. I can't really tell. I don't know if anybody on the video, maybe you can tell if those are dinos or if it's actually hair algae. I can't really tell, but you can kind of see, or maybe it's a little bit of both. But hopefully once I get that UV filter, it goes right in here. Hopefully that can take care of some of this algae outbreak. But yeah, here it is. I did get some cleanup crew. You can see I have some Astrea snails. This one fell over like the first day, so he didn't make it. But I do have some big turbos, Mexican turbos in here. I forgot what we named him. I think we have Cleo and what's the other one's name? Snowy? No, the clownfish.
Cleo and
We'll remember the names later. But then, like you can see, here's one of the big big turbos. Let's see if we can find. You can. I don't know if you'll be able to pick it out, but right in there, we have a Tomini tang. She's as big as she'll probably get, maybe another half-inch or something, but you can kind of see her popping her head in and out. I got her to kind of help control some of this algae. And they said, the fish store said this should be a big enough tank for them. But we named her Lavender. I gotta really clean this up and you'll see her a little bit better. She comes out, she eats, but right now she's still a little timid. So whenever we come to the tank, she hides. But yeah, this is what the tank looks like. These lights are really great. I think that's the other contributing factor to all this algae outbreak. But I do really like this tank. I highly recommend if you get a chance to get one like this, like the Innovative Marine. I do like the all-in-one in the back. I do wish there was a little more room back here to add a little different, more, you know, media and whatnot. Because like I said, I'm going to get that UV filter, and I do eventually want to get a protein skimmer. They do make a protein skimmer that actually goes in the back here. But yeah, let me know if you guys know what this is. I did get they did recommend this new product from Microbacter, Purple M, yeah. And so what this does is it lowers your phosphate levels. And so hopefully between this and all the other things I'm doing, it'll help kind of kill the algae, and then I can get in there and clean it out. But yeah, here's just a quick update on the tank. All right, everyone, so that's going to do it for us today on this vibe. Appreciate you guys sticking around this long. We went to Disney Springs, went to World of Disney, tried to look for the new Roosevelt Parks collection. They have them there if you are small. I think they had extra small, medium, and large. Some of the SKUs had the 2X there and the XL. The Star Wars one I didn't know did, but they didn't have my size. Apparently 3X and 4X are the actual, like, the more, the manager said those are the more popular sizes, so those sell out fast. So I tried, didn't find it. Maybe I'll keep looking as we go into the parks. Maybe the parks will have, because they do have them selling inside the parks, because it is a parks collection. So you can go to the different, like the Emporium or Legends of Hollywood, I think is the store in Hollywood Springs. So we're gonna Hollywood Studios, not Hollywood Springs. I'm mixing up my stuff now. But yeah, so we went to World of Disney, ate at Eat by Manit. It was okay. You can go back in the video, check our our review of it. Overall, it's okay. I do appreciate the variety that they have and at Disney Springs now, so you don't have to just eat burgers, or there's a variety. And so if you're in the mood for something a little different, something along the veins of Indian food, you have that option. But yeah, it was okay. And the ice cream, it's a Mickey bar with extra toppings. Can't go wrong there. But yeah, I think we're gonna call this vlog. Like I said, I appreciate everyone sticking around. If you like the video, like it, subscribe, favorite. We'll try to be on a more regular schedule going forward. We're still kind of working out the kinks with my job, just because it's 5 days a week now. And we do need to have time to do like groceries, errands, you know, life stuff. If you guys want us to video some of that, let us know, and maybe we'll video us going to the grocery store. I don't know how entertaining that will be, but if you want to see it, let us know and we'll start doing that. But yeah, so I'm going to stop rambling, and I hope you like, subscribe, share, all that jazz. And we'll see you on the next vibe. Bye.